beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your full moon reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your full moon reading. It is a supermoon and it is in your sign. So it is the last supermoon of the year as well. Now, the energy will be a little bit volatile, okay? I'm doing this reading throughout the full moon itself. So it may be a little bit bumpy. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to get all of your cards first, so then I will connect to your energy. Now, as I said, this time period tends to be a little bit volatile. That's because we have the sun clashing with Saturn, which is in retrograde, and that's all about deconstruction of the ego. Okay, so people may push your buttons, you may feel a little bit more frustrated than usual or reactive than usual, but it's all about sort of enhancing this energy in order to uplift yourself and use the energy to achieve rather than, use it for anger. So easier said than done, I know, because this time period can make us all feel a little bit cranky. But it is about embracing our inner rebel, breaking free of convention and expectation. And in particular, your 7th house of partnerships and friendships is starred, how you connect to other people, what matters to you, and your place in their life as well as their place in yours. So that's all about partnerships in business, love, relationships, and friendships, of course. So, you may feel a little bit strained or stressed in those areas. Now, you will also be feeling the energy from your 1st house, of course, because as we move through the supermoon energy, that is all about, which card's next? These ones. That is all about your image, yourself, your identity, your appearance. So you may feel with the supermoon energy a little bit of, how can I put that? Shadow side working itself through. You may be focusing on things that you don't like about yourself, perhaps. You may feel you're really analyzing yourself, who you are, how you treat yourself. Self-care is very important during this period, but some fears may arise as well that you may be working through. And of course, because of the supermoon energy, you may feel it's a little bit difficult to sleep. But you will work through this energy, and as we move throughout the 17th of August, things do get a bit easier, okay? Now, I'm loving the fact that you got the stars as the outcome energy, so you're going to feel a little bit more like yourself as you come through the supermoon energy, but you've got the mountain to start, so of course it is going to be difficult. It is difficult for everybody, this energy, so collectively we're all feeling a little bit reflective and going through moments of wondering what life is all about. Very philosophical energy. So yeah, there's the moon. It's really governing you. I mean, I love that your guides give bang on point cards. The moon is in your sign. Okay, it is in Aquarius. So it's beautiful that those 2 cards have come out together. Let's see a little bit more and beyond what's going on for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding this time period? Can you please guide them for their highest good? We got the 8 of Swords. There's the fears, the restrictions that you'll be working through. We got the Ace of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide We got the High Priestess. Okay, so very, very intuitive time for you. You may also find yourself connected to source a little bit more, reflecting and having psychic flashes, really connecting to that instinct of yours, and paying close attention to hunches. Okay, now we've got the first card there, the one who divines. A lot of you have very spiritual gifts, and of course you are interested in tarot and things like that, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this. But you may be deepening your spiritual gifts, looking at things like scrying or divining tools like a pendulum, things like that. You may be a little bit more reflective, of course, of your ancestors, the ancient ones who have passed before us with all that wisdom. They're actually going to show up and give you signs during this period. Now this, along with the 8/8 portal, is a very important time for connecting with your guides. They're going to give you images or signs on your journey over the next couple of days about your path. Okay, so watch out for those. If they give me any images, I'll let you know. Right now, nothing's coming up. So let's see what happens for you. But it says here, future choice judgment. So a lot of you will be focused on your path, on your soul path, your true purpose, your true identity, why you feel you've come to this lifetime, and what your calling is, okay? So a lot of you will be thinking about your next steps over the next couple of weeks and months ahead as to where you want to go. Now, deep down, it may raise some fears because we got the 8 of Swords there. You may be, excuse me, you may be looking at where you feel you have felt held back or restricted in your life, whether it is yourself holding yourself back or whether it is your circumstances, life circumstances. You'll be looking at those things in order to eradicate those things, okay? The 8 of Swords is a card of reminding you, what is it you are not seeing? Because we as humans, we are not stuck. So you're trying to get clarity, okay? This is a card that encourages you to open your eyes and see things as they truly are. And those things that are true are that you are very talented, you have a lot of gifts, you're really good at what you do, and you're capable of moving mountains. Literally, you're capable of overcoming anything that is an obstacle. The Magician card is a strong manifestation card, and this period is actually all about connecting to your hopes, dreams, and wishes. So even though it is a bumpy energy, it does mean that there is almost like deconstruction to make things happen. Whenever you think about, like, for example, a volcano, it erupts in order to create new land, okay? The magma comes out, it all creates, the lava creates like new land, okay? So it is a deconstruction in order to create new. So that is what this time period is about. And you're thinking about your future. They're actually showing me the dice on here. They're really highlighting it for me. I feel this is going to be a signifier for you. So either you're going to see a dice in the street, randomly as you're walking down the street, it's just gonna be a dice just sitting there, or you're going to see, like, you know, when some people have those dice hanging in their cars, you're going to notice one of those, or you're going to see a dice on your path. I mean, it could literally be that you're in a store and, you know, you just turn to the side and you see a dice there. So this can also mean significantly that you're going to take some sort of gamble or risk that's calculated in your career or in your love situation or in a friendship or in a business, and it pays off, okay? Because what I'm seeing here is change. They've got the Death card really highlighted there for you. So they're showing me change that actually brings a wish come true. It brings, you know, something uncertain, it comes to light, and it comes in a positive form. So some of you may be, for example, setting up your own business and connecting to your spiritual gifts. Maybe you're setting up a YouTube channel, or you're setting up on social media, and you're using your spiritual gifts to enhance the experience of other people in this lifetime. It may have been a difficult journey to set up your own business or become an entrepreneur, but you will do it, okay? Some of you may be actually deciding to change your destiny in some way, or you're manifesting an opportunity in your life that's connected to your career or connected to your skills, because the Magician card is connected to your skills, your talent, you know, your ambition. It's connected to your creativity, that you are the master or the mistress of your own destiny, and you are creating your life as it unfolds. So You may have found that you've been feeling a little bit stuck recently, or there's been an obstacle, or you've been going through some sort of hardship. Sending you out a huge hug, my beautiful Aquarians. Things do get easier and better here. They want you to use your intuition. So in order to overcome those obstacles, if you've got a hunch, pay close attention to it. It's not just a gut instinct for no reason, okay? Whenever you get the Mountain card, this is an indication that you've been feeling that there's been a challenge that you have to overcome. But Aquarius, you need to realize, because it is covered by the Magician, there is no challenge that you cannot overcome. As you can see, the Magician card, there's a mountain in the background, and she is standing there in all her glory with all her tools on the table. She's got everything she needs to overcome that mountain. And that's what Spirit's guiding you towards, realizing during this period. That whatever sort of obstacle has come up in your path, you're capable of overcoming it and smashing it right out of the park. Okay? She is overcoming that mountain by using her skills. Now, this particular magician has a paintbrush instead of a wand in her hand. So this is about you finding a creative solution to any issue that comes up for you, okay? The Magician card also indicates a strong manifestation period. You're turning your visions into reality using inspired action, and you're actually using the mountain, you're using any challenges to actually be the wind beneath your wings. That's a strange way of putting it, because they're actually giving me the song as well. Your guides want you to be really aware of this song. It's a Bette Midler song, okay? I know this one for sure. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Okay, they're skipping right then to the you are the wind beneath my wings. Okay, so this is a very famous song. This is again a signifier song. You'll hear this when you're out and about, or it may just come on the radio, or you may have just heard it before you listen to this reading. They want you to be aware that actually they respect you and are so proud of you, of everything you've accomplished. You are the hero or the heroine of your own story because of the difficult journey that you've had in life. They want you to be aware that you're doing a great job. And people around you don't tend to say that, but your guides want you to know that that's how they're feeling about you, and that they are lifting you up, and that any challenge is actually, it's almost like, they're just giving, it's almost like energy or food to raise you up. Whenever there's a challenge, you rise to it. It's something that helps you move forward. So, yeah, you are, I mean, they really also want to be, you to be aware that there is actually a star in this Magician card, and you are the star. The star energy is Aquarius, so we've got the star here. So whatever it is you're manifesting, it's showing up for you. They want you to be aware of that. No need to doubt. Don't doubt yourself. Sometimes you have a little bit of fear that you're not on the right path, or you fear your own power, that you feel sometimes you're not creative enough, or you're not good enough. Sometimes you may overthink things a little bit too much, and they want you to be aware that if you could see yourself through their eyes, you'd be so impressed with yourself, okay? They want you to be aware. They want you to look at what you're not seeing. You have the strength and the courage to face whatever it is you fear, and actually this is something that it's almost like challenge gives you purpose. That's this energy that I'm getting. Challenge makes you stronger and gives you purpose, because if you were not challenged, you'd feel perhaps it wasn't worth it, or you'd feel loss of direction. This is very unique energy that's coming up, so please don't shoot the messenger. I hope I'm explaining what they're trying to give me there. It's almost like if you were given everything easily, you'd lose momentum. It's nice from a personal perspective. It is nice to get things easier, of course. Sometimes it shouldn't always be a struggle, but I feel like I understand what they're saying, that life would be boring without ups and downs. If everything was just the same and it was just everything was just really easy, we would lose that passion, that drive to go after things. So I feel that's what they're trying to say, okay? But of course, if you're going through a very difficult period, that's not something you'll want to hear. Know that things are getting easier. There's actually an opportunity arising that you're not even aware of just yet. It's in the wings, and things are getting better, okay? They just want you to be aware of that. Now we've got the one who creates. It's in the resistance position, so you may have felt that you have lost your motivation or your libido recently for life or creativity. You may have felt like you have not been the maverick that you normally are, but that energy is returning to you, okay? It says creativity, originality, spontaneity. You may have lost that sort of like childlike spirit or that spontaneous energy about you, my beautiful Aquarians, but that is returning. It is just the time period. You were meant to renew your energy and refocus your energy into things that matter to your heart. So they want you to be aware of that. Now, as we come through the full moon energy, you're going to feel a lot more creative. You're going to get a burst of energy, of drive, of motivation, and you can you can conquer anything that you set your mind to. You're the sort of person who marches to the beat of your own drum, and you actually have a lot to offer in life, okay? You bring so much to the table of life, and also you're such a loving person. You are so deep in your energy. You're also exciting to be with. You have wonderful ideas. You're powerful beyond your even knowingness. Interesting. That's what they actually gave me those words. You're powerful even beyond your knowingness. Okay. Now we also have the anchor. So with the anchor here, you may have felt, it's in the resistance position, you may have felt a little bit unstable in your energy. You may have felt you had huge highs and lows of your energy. I'm not talking about like bipolar, although you may have felt there is energy in that area as well, where you're flipping between polarities recently. I feel like that could be the time period that we're going through, as in the last 18 months, we've collectively gone through a major trauma. So you may be trying to recalibrate your energy and refocus it and try to sort of process what we've all been going through collectively as humanity. But the anchor indicates you will be stable. You will find that position where you can be stable in your emotions, but also in your finances and in love, because it's covered there by the Ace of Cups. There's an energy here of love giving you hope. Okay, if you're looking for love, there is a love opportunity headed your way. There is love available to you. And I feel like you will meet this person at a place like either a spiritual retreat or somewhere spiritual, somewhere that you can enhance your skills. I mean, you may be in like a group setting, but I see you actually meeting somebody that is connected to either, it could be connected to religion as well, if you are religious, but if you're not, it could be more connected to somewhere where you enhance spiritual gifts. Like literally you could meet this person in like a spiritual bookstore or something like that, or on a course of learning, or you know, a hobby that is connected to some sort of spirituality, or yoga or meditation classes. So please take it as it resonates. The anchor indicates you're bringing stability into your life, but it has been a difficult journey to get there in the first place. Your emotions will be grounded. Now we've also got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess in this position indicates a repression of your emotions. You may have been going through a very difficult period and just painting a smile on your face, my beautiful Aquarians, just to get by. So I'm sending you, the second biggest hug I ever have to offer. I know it's a difficult period. You will find that grounding. You will find that emotional stability. And the High Priestess is showing up in the outcome position. So you will reconnect to your sense of self. You will reconnect to your spiritual gifts. And also you will reconnect to your faith. Okay, if you've been going through a lack of faith recently, or you've been feeling a little bit uncertain or confused about your energy or your path, things will get better for you, okay? Also, there's an energy here of wanting freedom. You may have felt a little bit stuck recently and you need more freedom in your life, a little bit more playfulness. That is all coming through, and you will find that energy to sort of embrace adventure and wonder and curiosity like you used to be, okay? But they want you to have faith. Now, some of you, you've disconnected from reading books. You may have been someone who is an avid book reader, who you know, used to enjoy sort of involving yourself in the world of you know, someone's story, and you may have disconnected from that. Your guides want you to get back into reading books, because they're just showing me that, of course, you still read things like perhaps the news or, you know, things online, but they're showing me that there is a bombardment of energy, of negative energy through news and things like that, that you may have decided to shut yourself off from as well, which is important, okay? Of course, dip in occasionally, because we all need to know what's going on in the news, but, you know, they're just kind of indicating things like big titles like that are overwhelmingly terrifying, like clickbait things that actually help enhance anxiety. And if you've been going through a very anxious period, or you've been feeling your nerves, you've been living on the edge of your nerves, they are things that have been amplifying it. So your guides want you to be aware of that. Now I've got an Ace of Cups here. At grassroots, this is about you, what you have to offer in life, but you may have felt a little bit depressed or disappointed or let down in life right now. You just may feel like you've lost that motivation or that drive or that loving feeling, okay? The Ace of Cups in this position, it's like, I got it in the reverse because it's a resistance position. It just feels like there's been moments where you've been like, well, what's the point? Okay, but things are getting better. The energy is changing, and although we have to go through the storm in order to come out the other side, you are finding that grounding energy where you are going to put yourself in a really good position. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you, my beautiful Aquarians. Energy does get worse before it gets better, but things are getting better. So there is change. The Ace of Cups, we have to come through this energy, which means you will start to see what you have to offer. You will start to see all the possibilities available to you, and you'll become a little bit more optimistic, okay? Be paying close attention to your dreams. They contain psychic messages, okay? Your dreams are important. Your visions are important. Your ideas are important, okay? Now, there is an offer coming on in here for you. The universe is bringing an offer in, whether it's an opportunity to do a new job that you love, or whether it's a partner that's coming through, because they're actually giving me the word partner. If you're looking for love, there is a partner headed on in for you as well. There is going to be a time of love, harmony, and peacefulness, okay? But remember, of course, we have to climb that mountain before we find it. So the Ace of Cups does indicate that there is a freedom of energy coming through for you. There is a reconnection to your emotions, and I feel this is a gift. This is a gift from the universe. Also, there is a more mental peace on the horizon, and you can't buy that. That's one thing that's most important. We cannot buy mental peace, and if you're coming from a place of anxiety, this is priceless, okay? So there is going to be a more peaceful time for you. Also, we've got the one who regrets, battle, victory, bitterness, and the one who nurtures, empathy, gentleness, and insight. You're learning from all the things that you've been fighting for. You're learning about the battles that are worth engaging in as you mature. You're also looking at petty squabbles and realizing some things are important to connect to and other things are not. You're rising above drama, okay? Also, they're showing me how tough you are. You're the sort of person who fights for what is right, social justice, and also, you know, you never give up on things. You will be victorious. They're showing me you will be victorious. They want you to remember all the times that you have won things, or, you know, had great opportunities that have worked out in your favor, because they're reminding you of how great you are. You have not celebrated those wins, and they want you to celebrate those wins, because by doing that, you actually attract more opportunity to win in life, okay? And they also want you to connect to healthcare routines, like you know, creating healthy boundaries, which I feel like you're doing already, good diet, exercise routines. But during this moon period, you will have a lot more sensitive energy. You may feel a little bit more sensitive than usual, or a little bit more emotional than usual, and nurture that energy, allow it to flow. Humans are naturally meant to do things like laugh, cry, get angry, all of those things. They are traits of the human psyche. Allow it to flow. Don't repress those energies, because once you start to repress things, that's when you start to feel stuck, and it gets sort of all built up, and the pressure builds. And this period is all about pressure. August, believe it or not, is all about pressure. When you have that wonderful passionate energy from Leo, and then you have this wonderful powerful airy energy from Aquarius clashing, of course, it's going to create pressure. But we have the stars. The stars are aligning to take away that pressure, to bring hope again, to bring you into a new phase of life where there is positivity. Okay, this is a card of embracing new ideas, being inspired again. I feel like there's an opportunity that's coming your way that's a catalyst for change. So whether it is a new love, whether it is a career opportunity, it brings hope. It brings a change in your energy, and it makes you feel like you're alive again and in the flow. This is a card of embracing all your creative pursuits, embracing all of your ideas, because it's a very inspirational time, but it's also about healing. So if you've been going through a difficult period, going through challenging times, know that you're healing those things that have kept you stuck. If you've been disappointed in love and you've been feeling, that you are protecting your heart and you found it difficult to find love or open up to love ever since, then you will find a way this moon period to actually heal that part of yourselves and open up and learn to love again, okay? And let your love flow, because the next person is not going to hurt you. They're going to love you the way that you're meant to be loved, and vice versa, okay? Same with opportunity and career. If you've been feeling that it's been a real mountain to climb, there is an opportunity coming on in. Find your confidence, my beautiful Aquarians, and let it shine. You are the sort of person who is very skilled at what you do. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? So, a lot of people say that sentence, fake it till you make it. You don't have to fake it, my beautiful Aquarians. You've got it. You've got what it takes to be successful. A lot of you are going to be recognized for your job, recognized for your skills. There's going to be the spotlight on you for success. This is a card of shining, standing out from the crowd. If you're in an industry that is very creative and you want to be in the public eye, this is a period where you will get opportunities to do that, and it's very, very successful. We do have the moon card, so there may be a bit of a struggle between this idea of independence and settling down, domesticity, so you may find that challenging, but I feel like you will find your way throughout that energy, because there's always a path. I mean, every card that you've pretty much got contains a mountain, and each card is a way through the mountain, a way over the mountain. There's always a pathway that goes through and over the mountain, so that you will find a way through challenging times. Now, the moon also indicates an opportunity just rising from the shadows, something that you're not expecting. They're actually giving me right now a bumblebee in my ear. Now, either you've just heard a bumblebee in your ear, or you're looking at a bumblebee as you're listening to this reading. This could mean it's a very busy time, but bumblebees mean reward for hard work. So whatever it is you're going through, you're going to reap the benefits and the blessings of it, okay? Also, the moon, we got two wolves there. Normally it's a wolf and a dog, but two wolves. You will find your path, okay? Wolves are pathfinders, and you may feel like the moon energy makes you feel a little bit crazy or a little bit like on the edge of your nerves, but it's because you're looking at your shadow side and trying to find hope through that time period, because you've got the star there as well. So you'll be working through a lot of things that need healing. They will come up. They may make you feel a little bit down, but you will work through this. On the other side is positivity. And we've got the High Priestess, very psychic. This time period, the veil between worlds is very, very thin. So you're going to connect a lot to your guides, and also to those that have walked the earth before us. They're going to give you signs and symbols. A bumblebee is one of them. They want you to be aware of that. A bumblebee, beautiful, bright bumblebee, is one of them. They also want you to have faith, okay, and realize that the world is not logical. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. This is a period where your luck is changing for the better, and they want you to be aware of it, okay? Now I'm just going to get some final cards before we close the reading. Okay, they want 4. They're actually showing me the Wheel of Fortune in the water. Okay, I mean, you can't see that, so I can't prove it, of course, but they show me the Wheel of Fortune in the water. So I feel like this is about things that change. Cycles that change. You're in the flow. You may have felt like you're in a repetitive cycle and you're wondering how to find your way out of it. Trusting your visions and your heart and your intuition and your hunches will put you in a really good position. I mean, this period in particular is all about, it seems like it's all about your connection to spirit and your path. okay, rather than finances and love per se. I feel like this is about you and what you have to offer life because of your first house being activated there. The first card we got here is when man moves away from nature, his heart becomes hard. Okay, so don't you know, things like emotions, they're natural. Also, you may feel compelled to move into nature. As you can see, this figure is actually moving into nature there. It says openness. Create the atmosphere of openness and trust without the game playing. Transparency, vulnerability, receptivity. Okay, now I don't ever feel that you do that, my beautiful Aquarians. I don't feel like you're a game player per se, but they want you to gravitate towards people who are open, and anyone who is a game player or anyone who tries to mess with your psyche or your anxiety, that's not a person who deserves a place in your life. So if it's a love situation from the past, or it's a frenemy or anything like that, if anyone is trying to push your buttons, especially during this period, you're cutting those people out of your situation, because it's not working and you don't need extra pressure. Life is difficult enough, of course. We've also got here, if we wonder often, the gift of knowledge will come. So very reflective time. The answers you need will appear for you, okay? They're also showing me a dream catcher. So dream catcher is a symbol as well for you to look out for over the next couple of weeks. It does mean that there is a dream being caught that you want, okay, an opportunity. So just be mindful of that. If you've been rejected in any area of your life, know that it was not meant for you, because whatever is meant for you will never pass you by, okay? And it says, let them turn their back on you. They aren't meant to be in your life. Ignored, no support, false promises. So if there's anybody who's made you feel disappointed in love or career or friendship, know that those people are being taken out of your life because Spirit says they do not deserve a place there, okay? They know, Spirit knows what is to come for you, and there is much better to come for you, okay? Yeah, the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture, okay? And how to nurture your part of the world. They want you to be aware of that. Number 6. So leading with love is important. And of course, we've even got let love be your beacon. Let love be your beacon. So embracing yourself. I mean, you've got the Ace of Cups, which is an indicator also that let love be your beacon. 42, when you reduce it, is 6 also. So 6 is important, a number that is important for you. You're creating balance. You're creating stability over this period. And there's peace of mind and stability on the other side, okay? Whoa, okay, I gotta go kick those cards. Very explosive energy. One moment, please. Interesting. We've got 2 cards that are connected to water, so that's all about dreams and emotions and grounding emotions. The first card here is Dolphin Play, finding more playfulness. That came up in the reading there, open-heartedness. It says, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. I mean, literally, this whole card encompasses everything that was in this reading, okay? So that's very important. We've also got Humpback Whale, singer. So some of you very, very talented, of course. This is about connecting to your soul song as much as it is being creative. It says, sing healing songs for the world. Wow. You know, Aquarius, you are the joy bringer. You're the person, you know, the age of Aquarius that is sent to heal the world. So you have this energy within you that actually helps other people embrace their spirituality and help people sort of awaken. So this is a very important message right there. The bigger picture, sing healing songs for the world. So if you have any moments to lend a thought or prayers to the world, it's in a crazy state right now, of course. It says here, your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul, okay? So very important messages there. This is a very empowering period. Going to get a ruin before we close. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we have the rune of hail, which is basically limits. It's about knowing your limits and smashing through those. If you've been going through delays, they're indicating that there is fortune on the other side. There's a disruptive energy, but there is fortune and good luck on the other side, okay? So it's like smashing through limits. And we've also got Sorry, I like to connect to the energy before I give it. Okay. Oh, wow. We got the sun, victory, clear vision, honor, adventure as well, and needing rest before things kick off. So this is a rune that connects to your sense of achievement, of happiness, joy, positivity, but also to accomplishment and success. So very positive reading there. Of course, you're going through a bit of a bumpy ride at the moment. But know that this too shall pass, and I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians, and love and light.